What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Knights of the CD, if you're just tuning in. This is... I don't know, I might make this a playthrough, I might just make this an update. What this is a welcome back, I suppose. I know none of us have really been uploading in a few months. And, you know, I really do kind of feel bad about that. Because some of you actually do watch our stuff, you know, normally, which I really love. I have to thank all of you for that. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here right now is to introduce this game, Dark Souls 1. This is, hands down, one of my favorite games. For everything, really. For the lore, the world, the characters, everything. Fuck, I suck at doing this, don't I? Oh, look at that poor guy, he's gone mad. But what Dark Souls is about is... Basically, the synopsis is... Fuck, how do I word this well? You are an undead in this undead asylum. As you see, there are many more undead just like you, you raisiny piece of crap. But as we will see in a moment or two, as you can probably tell, I'm not insane yet. Not violent. So, you know, I haven't lost my marbles and I'm attempting to kill everyone yet. However, all these little guys here have... Oh. Look at that fat ass up there. Hello. You're the Asylum Demon. I hate you. First boss of the game, everybody. Let's go fight him. Nope. I ain't touching that now with the weapon I have now. I have a broken sword, a hilt. I'm not going to attack it with that. But throughout this game, you will see, like this asshole up here. Screw you. I just walked out here, and you're going to start shooting at me. You're friendly, aren't you? Get back here. I might be the chosen undead, but you... a bitch. Thankfully, as with most tutorials, they give you your preferred weapons right after starting. Oi! Get back here! Rawr! Dead. Yes, I am playing this on PC. However, this is a... Oh, one thing I want to show you guys. Look at him. An unnamed knight. Sitting in some sunlight. With no way into this room but where he entered. Except for... a giant rolling blade ball. Thank you for that. Rusted, sorry. So, when we come into this room, we see this unnamed knight. He's a knight, so obviously he hasn't gone completely insane yet. And this hole in the roof, we can, you know, kind of come to terms that he fell through that hole. And, let's see what he has to say.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
So, from what he says, we can kind of... We know that this undead curse... This... Well, here, let me explain this. Talk this way. Dark sign. The dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their mind and go hollow. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. So those cursed with the dark sign, as, you know, we are, and we can only suspect this man is, cannot die. Every time we die, this dark sign brings us back to the bonfire we last rested at. We are the undead. And every time you die, you lose a bit of yourself, your memories, your personality, everything, and start to go hollow. We, as the chosen undead, of course, since you're the main character, don't do that, whatever. But...
Now I would hate...
Yeah. But everyone else does. Now, when we walk out of the room, thank you, nameless soldier, and dead. A fun fact about him. His name is Oscar of Astora. I don't know if he said that. I was half paying attention. But Oscar actually had a lot of content cut out from this game about him. It was supposed to be this other story, which I'll look back into it and explain, like, when he comes up, when he would have come up, you know, later. My starting class is a cleric, so. Oh, this guy. Oh. There's no canceling. Shit! Ah! Yeah, that was a rookie mistake. Ow. Hi. Boom! Okay. So, sorry the commentary is a bit... again, I'm not used to this. Only a rookie. Let's play. Ooh, missed me. This isn't going to be like a highlight video or anything. This is just going to be literally a run-through, like a brand new run-through of the game. And I'll like explain some lore points as they come up. Come here. That was way off. Ow. That hurt. That was a partial parry. Balls to me. Come on. Why is he already attacking? Damn it. It has been a long time. As you can tell, I kinda suck at this game. Douche! Well, wait, what the hell am I doing? I have heal. But after this, I kinda want to explain all the lore points and safe spots. And, you know, this is not a safe spot to do it. Oh, fuck, I missed the... Ah! There's a glitch in the game. I don't know if they patched it or not since. But if you jump from that ledge up there, and instead of doing the drop attack, you do the jump... what am I trying to do here? Right, the jump R2. You can get the jump R2 attack off and still hit him with the drop attack. I really should have done that, I apologize. Okay. And with that, we leave the Undead Asylum. Now, this item I just got. Here we go. The Big Pilgrim's Key. Key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum, main hall. Big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows not what his pilgrimage has in store. That brings up some questions. Was the Asylum Demon set here as a warden or as a test? Because if this asylum was built for that prophecy, then that would have to mean this demon was put here as kind of a test of resolve to see if the Chosen Dead could escape with the key. And as we will find later, we are not the only ones to have escaped the asylum. After this, of course. Doop doop doop.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Hello.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. Lovely place that is, you know. With totally not millions of people wishing my death. So this is Lordran. The land of ancient lords. But he's not dropping us in town. Instead, this disheveled old shrine. This looks fun. Alright, so here we arrive in the wondrous Firelink Shrine. Step back up real quick. Hello. This man is, I don't remember his actual name. Whatever.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead? Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
I find that little tidbit of dialogue there a bit funny. Right after he tells you, you know, another way to get humanity is to, you know, kill a healthy undead and take their humanity. And then right after that he's like, but don't do it to me.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Another funny bit of information. He says, and I'd die again. This means that he has died before, but He looks perfectly human and healthy. So it kind of brings to mind, how did he get his humanity back? Did he butter up the cleric? Did he find some lying about? Or could he have done what he'd say he would quote-unquote never do and kill a healthy undead?
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Okay, apologies. Now that little bit of information you say, another inquisitive soul. That refers to another NPC here. Well, we'll find him later. His name is Griggs, the student, the sorcerer's apprentice. I'll have more information on him when we get to it. Right now, I'm just gonna walk around and loot this area for all it's worth. Loot. I'll go and loot everything else in a few seconds. Let me introduce first, however. No response. She cannot speak. This is Anastasia, the Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine. No response. She cannot speak. She'll come into play later when we find another NPC. There's a lot of NPCs in this game that have a lot of rich backstory. And just strings of content. I'll talk more about her once we find Knight Lautrec of Karen. I believe he's of Karen. Nice enough, man. But for now, let's go get myself some more of the loot I usually grab. Like down here on this dead body, Soul Enable Soldier. And all this loot, of course, resides here, in New Londo Ruins. The New Londo Ruins are named New Londo because they were made after Anor Londo, the city of the gods, where this was a city of men. Valley of Drakes, an area that I detest. This valley here holds a shortcut this way to Blight Town, where one of Bells of Awakening is. But I'm not going to go there yet, because Blight Town sucks. Hate it. And if you look over to your left, everybody, you can see a giant, what appears to be dragon, just sitting there, being a douche. I always hate doing this. Balls! Oh. Okay. Oh, I hate doing that so much. Oh, but I have no way to get back except through him. No. Oh, no. Okay, I'm okay. Not hurt. Woo-hoo. I rarely ever grab the soul, too. Oh, God. That right there is an undead dragon. That guy's an asshole. My heart just skipped, I think. But further to the west of the Valley of Drakes is a very fun area that I will, quote-unquote, fun area that we'll be going to later. But for now, I just wanted to get my preferred weapon and shield and get the hell out of there. Oh, God, that hurt. That hurt my soul, man. And here in New Londo, you'll see what one can only expect to be the only inhabitants. Men who've gone hollow and gone insane. Real quick, you see that there? On the left side of his chest, that weird... Can I see a different example, please? Are one of you... Oi! You see that there? On the left side of his chest, that weird growth. No, real quick. We kind of have that same thing, if you look close enough. That little mark I can only suspect that that's the dark sign, or where the dark sign marked us. I'm going to be covering myself so that I can, you know, hide my shame. But I'll explain more about New Londo when I actually go to the area to go through the area. I do not want to do that, because it's another one of those areas in this game I hate. Alright, back at the Firelink. And, yeah. I've been going for a few minutes. I suppose I should cut this here. I guess I'll eat my souls, level up. No. Yeah, no. I don't want to level up until I have everything. So I will move away and get a bit more of some more lore for you guys. Alright, let's go this way. Here we find this cleric armor-wearing bastard.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Tharaland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
A copper coin. Let me explain this. Copper coin. Coin made of copper. Its face shows Old Man McLoif, god of medicine and drink. Even coins of great value in the world of men have little value in Lordran, where the accepted currency is souls. Those who dream of returning to the outside world are fond of carrying these around. That brings up the question, why did Petrus give us his? Has he given up his dream of going back to the human world, or is it kind of an insult? Because really, how much value could a copper coin have?
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Like we teach us the shrug gesture if we already know pray. Quick thing. If I had spawned it as anyone else, a warrior, a swordsman, a bandit, I wouldn't know.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
That's what miracles do. I wouldn't know this one, prayer. However, if I didn't know them...
I will teach you miracles. A promise is a promise, after all.
If I didn't know that gesture when first coming to Lordran, Petrus would teach it to me. However, since I do know it, he only teaches me shrug. Let me explain some of the miracles here. Great Heal Excerpt. Great miracle cast by advanced clerics. Great Heal Excerpt borrows from only several verses of Great Heal. As a result, it can only be cast a stark few times. Great Miracle cast by... Homeward, sorry. Great Miracle cast by advanced clerics. Return to the last bonfire rested at. Would normally link to one's homeland, only the Curse of the Undead has distorted its power, redirecting casters to a bonfire. Or perhaps, for undead, this serves as home. Now, this kind of brings up the argument of the power of miracles. High-ranking clerics, advanced clerics, could teleport, for God's sake. But that last line, or perhaps for undead, this serves as home. The undead have no home. The undead curse strips them of whatever life they had before the curse touched them. they lose their home. So the bonfires, most would believe, are their new respite, their home away from home. The calm in the storm. Force. Common miracle amongst cleric knights. Create a shockwave. This quickly acting miracle inflicts no damage, but propels foes God damn it. But propels foes back and defends against arrows. Cleric knights use this miracle when charging into enemy mobs. Cleric knights are a bit OP. Seek guidance. Miracle of clerics on an undead mission. Display more guidance from other worlds. Guidance facilitates communication between undead, but their value varies greatly. A balance of faith and wisdom is required. I like that last line right there. Faith and wisdom. Heal. Elementary miracle cast by clerics. To cast a miracle, the caster learns a tale of the gods and says a prayer to be blessed by its revelations. Heal is the shortest of such miraculous tales.
Come again.
Shut up. I personally enjoy miracles over sorceries, because while sorceries are good, I just see miracles as more useful. Oh god. Let me get a bit of background on my current setup here. The mace. Iron hammer with a protrusive pommel. A standard weapon for clerics. This simple, bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes, but can break the guard of a shield. However, one miss leaves one wide open. Canvas Talisman. A medium for casting miracles of the gods. Canvas Talisman is for clerics on pilgrimage. Equip a talisman to cast miracles. Attune miracles from a scroll at a bonfire. Most miracles have a limited number of uses. I completely missed this. I need to go back. So this here is Petrus of Thorland. Yeah. And he sells, of course, talisman, but also the Thorland Talisman. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. This talisman is only granted to high-ranking Thorland clerics. Has high magic adjustment, which, thanks to divine protection, is not dependent upon faith. This brings up a couple questions. Why does Petrus have this talisman and is willing to sell it to you for a measly 5,000 souls? If it's only granted to high-ranking clerics. Also, that last line, it is not dependent upon faith. Does that mean that high-ranking clerics don't need faith in their gods? Just a bit of information.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
He's talking about Rhea of Thorland. She'll be coming into the game later.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
Weasel bastard. Something I learned. This is actually dependent upon your level. So I'm glad So if you want to learn more about the game and want to get this tidbit of dialogue out of the way, make sure you come here before you touch that bonfire.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers. Very well.
Sorry. Just had to make sure.
Come again. The effective...
Shut up. He was talking about kindling, the rite of kindling, the art of kindling, depending on how you want to say it. It is a way to extend how much you can kindle a bonfire. Now, kindling a bonfire is when one sacrifices a humanity sprite. Let me tell you more about that. Humanity. Rare, tiny black sprite found on corpses. Use game 1 humanity, blah. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? This little sprite is a fragment of the Dark Soul. The Dark Soul I will explain later as we hear more about it. This little thing is what we use to become human once again. But however, you can also burn it in a bonfire to kindle that bonfire and get more Estus flasks. Now an Estus flask, the undead treasure, these dull green flasks. Fill with Estus at bonfire, fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the Firekeepers. The Dark Tales also make reference. An emerald flask from the Keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. Now this is one of the only times these Dark Tales are referenced in the game. What were they? Were these the same tales of the first ones, or were they different? Because, of course, the first ones, Gwyn, Nito, the Witch of Izalith, and the Pygmy. The three great ones, and the one furtive. Oh, fuck, I'll explain it later. Now this back here, as we jump down that elevator shaft and out here we find this little stash of stuff. Homeward bone. Let me explain this real quick. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to last bonfire used for resting. Bonfires are fueled by the bones of the undead. In rare cases, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. This is interesting. The bonfires are made by the bones of the undead. I don't really understand that. And here we find a Morningstar and Talisman, so one could think that this is Petrus's stash, because, you know, he had a Morningstar, he's a cleric, and he's a talisman, so, you know, we think he's a cleric. However, this is kind of a bit of information as to what kind of a person Petrus is. Some cracked red-eye orbs. Invade another world. Defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire humanity. The cracked red-eye orb allows players to temporarily imitate this ability, normally limited to the dark wraiths of Koth. Koth is... well, I don't want to spoil his character yet, so I'll talk about more about him later. And so those are used to invade the worlds of other undead, kill them, and take their humanity. If this is supposed to be Petrus's stash, what does that say about Petrus? And this also is a bit of a tidbit. Lloyd's Talismans. Lloyd's Talisman. Talisman utilized by Allfather Lloyd's Cleric Knights to hunt down the undead. Blocks Estus recovery within a limited area. In the outside world, the undead are cursed creatures, and Lloyd's Cleric Knights are widely praised for their undead hunts. This blessed talisman blocks undead recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. That gives a bit more of information about the outside world, where not everyone is undead. They despise the undead, seeing this curse as it is, a curse. They... oh god, I'm gonna die. Nope, nope, fuck you. Nope, shit, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 no, please God, no. Oh god, I forgot how big of douches these guys are. Heh heh. Heh heh. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut this recording here. Sorry, something came up. Oh, you can probably hear the ringing. Shit. I'll go rest at the bonfire real quick. And cut this recording. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. I will probably record some more before finishing here. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.